Well, especially on the control game mode. Here we are, Harry. Incheon Tower, Hong Kong over on the white on the left-hand side, and South Korea over on the blue.
We're going to be starting off on the gardens. You can see that circular koi pond around that central pavilion. That does give environmental depth. Also, if you get booped into there, you're not coming back. You can't be resurrected by Mercy. However, in this central pavilion, central cover does mean that Winston can, or rather that Hammond could move around there very quickly using his grapple, but it does look like both of our teams are going to be opting to go for a Winston tank line here to move in, try and dive onto some unsuspecting targets.
Mui expecting Libero to come out on the far, and that's exactly what he has drawn out from us. Arc is going to be pocketing him on that Mercy. And Crazy's going pretty low already. They're just having a small brawl on the card. Mui's still trying to look for Libero in the mid-air. Carpe already taken out TCQQ's mech. Uh-oh, not where you want to be if you're the Ana. And even Fate now just corralling the back line. Mango Giants are going down. Team South Korea already finding a team wide. They're going to jump on the point and get a swift cap.
Unfortunately, Mango Giant and Jazzy there both retreated in different directions out of that back building where the mini health pack was, so they were split up from each other and could not heal each other to try and aid when the South Korean dive came through, either from Fate and Carpe or from Libero, who is all over Jazzy on that Ana, getting a quick whoop and a couple of rockets, but already they are back in, and Crazy's gone deep and he's fallen low as well.
Big dive, Infosence coming out from Carpe, so just spot everybody out. Mango Giant ends up going down to a boot from Libero, who's high in the sky. 48% is extremely low, had to actually dip back down to earth, but Carpe still trying to look for some heads. That was almost an arrow landing on him. Sonic Arrow will reveal his location. Beautiful headshot from Carpe there. Doesn't quite find the kill, however. Movie's still looking for him. He's 60% on his own emphasize.
The headshots on the tanks, though, do mean that Hong Kong can build up their support ultimate. You can see that Jazzy has the nano boost and it's already been applied to Am Crazy.
Trade in, he's going to dive in too. He's going to try and look for Arc, and Carpe just getting out of there. Instant transcendence from Jonak to keep everybody alive. Beautiful nade coming in. Actually going to hit Fate and causing him to just play a little bit more passive in this small building, but Jonak's there. He wasn't naded. He was ready to fight. Takes out GTQQ and Carpe finishes off the mech. And still controlling the point here, Harry. 60% now for South Korea.
Attempting to escape. Jazzy's feeling a little bit frisky as well. He's going to come out on his own, but could be caught out by Carpe here as his eyes on Jazzy's angle. Libero's also got the eyes there as well. We'll have to see if Carpe can make the shot. For now, he's got his eyes on Mango Jive, but he's going to miss the first one there. Sending out a Venom Mine to make sure that anyone who comes through that back room is going to be revealed to it.
Oh, Am Crazy dives in. He was already half HP before he actually hit the ground. Transcendent is going to be unleashed for Hong Kong. They are going to move forward. However, with Am Crazy going down, they have no real front line to make use of that. Dragon's available, and even Mui does have that emphasize available through a couple of moments as well. But Carpe, he's already got his second one almost, 75% already.
They can use that emphasize to inform where they're going to place the Dragon, because obviously Macau is going to see where everybody is using that emphasize. Carpe now under pressure from Am Crazy, and they're going to pile on with the self-destruct to the center.
Dragons with the bomb as well, doesn't quite catch anybody. There'll be also
Jazz
a bomb
with a double
coming out through for Mako, but doesn't quite find anybody either. Jazzy comes up big, finding 2 frags, 3 in fact. Libero's going to go down as well. Jazzy, all right, he's earned himself another nano boost almost, 86% on the clock, and Hong Kong get the flip.
Sometimes Jaws, you just got to go DPS Ana. Jazzy taking matters into his own hands there with the help of Macau, and here we see the replay of how the Ana came out. He does have that bio grenade, will cancel any healing coming out. Great advantage of the Dragon Strike positioning that was forced.
Yeah, just corralled Arc straight back, and hey, guess who's there? It's Ana with the biotic rifle. Easy game. Now Mui is trying to look out for Carpe once again, but Carpe does have those emphasize. Only need one more win for South Korea, and they should be able to claim the point. However, they got to move their way through this tight corridor. Transcendence coming through from Jonak very early. Libero's going to unleash that barrage. Ends up killing Jazzy. Main DPS now down for Hong Kong. He's definitely been DPSing the whole bunch. Now he has to find Mui. Carpe ends up getting him first though, so Libero now free high in the sky, can do whatever he pleases. Carpe doing just that. Mango Jai's going to go down. Jonak now chasing people out of the mech. Fate is going to finish him off. Jonak finds the headshot, and that'll be overtime ticking through. South Korea are going to find Gardens.
Jazzy sending out a couple of warning shots and the loving nade towards Jonak, but not enough to finish him off and not enough to claim Incheon Tower Gardens Jaws, and that does mean that South Korea now are on map point here on Incheon Tower. To see what they are going to do as we move into control center. This is a more tank-heavy map, but let's forget about tanks for a second. Let's just have a look at Carpe putting on a masterclass.
How does he hit that shot under the Winston? The Winston jumped up for half a second. Bang, shows the head. Carpe instantly.
Carpe lives in the Matrix.
I don't know how he does it, man. The guy lives in slow motion or something. Like the slow motion replays we see.
Stone cold killer.
I can't do it. He's happy with himself. Control center will be our next map. South Korea already up 1, and I want to see what they're going to do. We can see, and we have seen a lot do this. Carpe, come on, mate, bring it out.
For now, I do think we are going to see some Reinhardt on both sides. Crazy and Fate will be responsible for that as they move in. We are going to see that there is Zarya on both sides now, which are going to be protecting their respective Reinhardts, and already Crazy has been overrun by the aggression of South Korea, utilizing that speed boost.
Jazzy's nade's been really good. You saw there just at the end, Carpe actually got inflicted with the bio nade, meaning he can't receive any healing. It's going to be 3-3, the order of the day from South Korea. Jonak, though, opting for something a little bit different. No Zenyatta, no Moira even, and the main heal of choice will be the Ana for today. Crazy going a little bit low, so we're going to get healed up, but another Varnic grenade's coming through, this time at the hands of Jonak, lands straight on Crazy as soon as he dropped that shield, and that will be another team fight win for South Korea. Although with both Rhines going down, this could actually be opened up, but Carpe, he's pretty high charge right now, can just face almost anybody.
Didn't even purposefully drop a shield, it was a shield bash coming through from Libero, and that 1 second stun was taken advantage of. Mue's all the way around the back, he's trying to find Jazzy, but no, Arc's found him first. He's coming in with the SMG. The duel.
Arc with the punch kill. Mue ends up going down. Nice bionic grenade yet again from Jazzy, but they're locked up in the Graviton Surge. Carpe, Mega, and Jonak get the names on the board. Lighting up nice and blue. 35% now on the board for South Korea.
Carpe having been the Nano Zarya there with a lot of charge, doing a lot of damage as well. Laid down with Graviton, everyone was brought in, got flicked with a Bardic grenade, and then it was all over from there. Crazy still looking to build up towards that Earth Shadow, but Fate's going to try and beat him to a punch. He's at 93% of the way thus far, and a single Flame Strike will do it, but he's going for the charge instead.
Hey, he doesn't need a Flame Strike when you can just get the charge. He gets knocked down, slept also, but it doesn't seem to matter. Carpe comes in with a triple kill. Fate with a beautiful Earth Shadow sends them packing. Mui's just going to hang out on the right-hand side. Can't quite find anybody. Nice boot from Arc there. Does finally finish off the Zarya, pushing her all the way back and deleting all that charge she built up.
South Korea currently wanting for ults, but are quite close to a few. Meko's going to have that self-destruct soon, and the Nano Boost and Rally are coming up as well. But Mango Jai has the advantage. He has the Transcendence. Potentially can draw that out first, escort his team into the midst of a point, and then try and brawl out there. Because at the moment, South Korea are always dictating the tempo and making sure that Hong Kong are playing their game.
Charging, Crazy is going to find Jonak a lot of damage. Nano as well on Crazy. He's a pretty hardy target, but Carpe's already taken out Mango Jai. Another kill for Carpe onto Mikio. There's no way you can stop this man. Beautiful block as well by Fate. Oh my goodness, Jazzy goes down. Like, this is just torture for Hong Kong. South Korea find another team wipe. 99% ticks over. Lijiang Tower taken by South Korea.
GCQQ, they're dying without being able to use the Graviton. Couldn't use one of the entirety of Control Center. Such control was shown here on the Control Center, funnily enough, from South Korea. They were not phased yesterday. They are back on board.
Who needs a Nano Boost on a Reinhardt when you can just give it to Carpe on the Zai, just melting through the back line. As soon as we saw Crazy charge in, it was go time for Carpe. Easy build-up of the ultimate as well. When you do have that Nano Boost, extra damage equals extra ult charge. And
there's such trust in the South Korean lineup of their calls. When you see Fate go forward and get that shadow in the enemy spawn, you saw that Arc went forward, he got the boop. Libero went forward, got himself a whip shot boop off the edge as well. And that's some great sort of like fearless play from Korea, because they just trust that Fate knows what he's doing and he's gonna hit those shadows, he's gonna connect.
Yeah, that 3-3 kind of devastating. And we mentioned in the previous fight, the second to last one, that they had Transcendence. Hong Kong had the Transcendence to use, but the problem is you've got to be scared of Jonak. As soon as he lobs that nade down, hits a couple of targets, they're not going to get that 300 healing per second.
Yeah, and you can't really force out that grenade early as well, because you don't really have that many diving heroes. Potentially you can send the Diva in there to try and like harass him a little bit, but wasn't the case on this map.
Well, we're going to go on to Hybrid. That's going to be our next game type of choice, and it will be Hong Kong's turn to pick.
Yeah, you can pick any map from the Hybrid pool. You can pick from Numbani, King's Row, Eichenwald, or Blizzard World, but King's Row is where they want to go. They want to go into the narrow streets where snipers can rule, and so can a Reinhardt.
Yeah, the tanks can rule as well, like you just said. Maybe a 3-3 coming out from Hong Kong yet again, and Korea, let's be fair to ourselves. They're probably going to run Carpe on the sniper, but to give you a rundown on how King's Row and how Hybrid works, we've got a short video for you.
It's Hybrid. Two teams face off as either defenders or attackers. The attacking team has a limited amount of time to first capture a payload and then escort it along a set path containing 2 checkpoints. To capture the payload, the attackers need to stand within its range for a set amount of time. Defenders can delay capture progress by also standing in range. The attackers must work together to clear away the defenders. If successful, they score 1 point and gain additional time on the clock. The payload only moves forward when an attacker stands near it. Defenders can delay the payload's movement by standing nearby. To get moving again, the attackers must clear away the defenders by force. If even one attacker is capturing the objective or on the payload when the time runs out, the game enters overtime. This extends play indefinitely until the attackers are either cleared away or they gain more time by reaching a checkpoint. Every time the payload reaches a checkpoint, the attackers score 1 point and gain additional time on the clock. The round ends when the payload reaches the destination or when time runs out. Teams switch sides each round. Whichever team scores the most points and escorts the payload farthest wins.
And there we go with the hybrid explainer done and dusted. And we are going to jump on to King's Road. South Korea, they're going to be on the defense first, Hong Kong on the offense.
I've got some flashbacks, Jaws, to the 2017 World Cup qualifiers where this was where South Korea really made a name for themselves as a formidable team on defense. We saw a fantastic defense against Austria, who managed to hold first for so long, but Mue is trying to break the precedent already. Carpe is down, but Ark can go there for a resurrection if he so desires.
Let's go. That's what you want to see if you're a Hong Kong fan right now. Mui taking the head off of Carpe. Kills coming through for South Korea, though, and Crazy, GCQQ, and Macau are going to go down. Libero just lobbing in the bombs. Nice bit of charge as well, but it is going to force South Korea off that high ground.
Mango Jai feeling a little bit frisky and he's trying to escape, but it'll be under the scrutiny of Libero. Jazzy's still under there, got a lot of health and of course a little bit of self-healing as well, should it be desired. Meko's going to try and take him out of there's the pull to bring him back in from Fate.
Nice Macau kill though. There's a nice arrow onto Libero's head, just pin him against the wall, and that will be Crazy now moving forward without fear of the Junkrat. Although he does get resurrected, Carpe finds yet another kill on GCQQ. Crazy is going to fly on in, but it is extremely low, but Mako is there for help with the defense. Didn't quite eat that flame strike and actually eats it to the face, which means he's going to get demegged. Instant kill as well with the storm arrows, but Carpe is going to help finish them up.
Such great cooldown management from Fate to be able to protect himself when he's under so much scrutiny, because after he fortifies, he can be a pretty easy target to take down if you're using burst damage. Only half of his HP is armor, and that doesn't work so much against large arms fire, only against small arms fire. Carpe now does have Crazy revealed, and of course he has the Infrasights in his back pocket should it be required. He wants to know where a Roadhog's coming from, but for now, he's holding his nerve, hasn't popped it yet.
Nice retreat here from Carpe using that grappling hook. Jazzy and Crazy are just getting booted around. Crazy is so low, Carpe's actually going to take him out. A brief moment where he dropped his shield does mean he gets sentenced to death. Macau does take out Ark, however, so no main source of healing now for South Korea, although Jonik still has that Transcendence. Carpe activating the Infrasights, they know exactly where everybody is, narrowly avoiding the hook, and that's actually going to force Hong Kong a little bit back here.
One hook traded for another, and Libero's going to blow GZQQ to bits. Carpe's going to get the hell out of there, doesn't want to deal with Jazzy on the Roadhog, but he's going to get his friends in, call down his big brother to fight in playground, and Jazzy's going to be cooked.
Oh boy, Jonik finding that kill, still with that Transcendence, ready and waiting. GZQQ with the Nano though, and Jazzy has got that whole hog, although not just now, did switch to the Zaya. Nano hog would have been nice to see, but it doesn't look like they were going for a full switch up. There's going to be one main heal. It looks like 3-3 actually. Now,
speaking of ultimates, South Korea do have 4 ready to go, including both their tank ultimates and both their support ultimates. They're going to be very hardy and resilient in the face of danger. Hong Kong look like they're trying to weigh up their options here. Crazy, not sure if he wants to go in, but he knows that Fate is now used for Hulk, so he can move forward without his movement being compromised.
2 support ults available for South Korea. Crazy is going to move on to the point, but look at Carpe looking for some heads. Needs to kill the Moira, almost getting it. Carpe take the shot. Does end up missing and hitting Ryan in the back, but it sends him extremely low. Crazy is going to charge to safety. Still has that shatter available, but still extremely weak. He's going to receive the armor pack and is going to jump on the health pack as well to almost top him up to full HP. There we go. Now moving up onto the ledge. Face Bongo is going to go down, so no more supercharger, but Mui is already going to fall. Mako getting the kill, and Crazy just charges straight into Fate, who goes golden at the sight of it.
Oh no, not the phone box! Doctor Who isn't going to be happy, and neither is Fate. He's now going up against the entirety of the Hong Kong tank dive.
No, GZQQ gets demegged. Riptide coming through from Libero as well, and Crazy can't even kill a structure with the Earth Shatter. That's unlucky. If they were destructible environments, that would have looked very pretty, but unfortunately not in Overwatch just yet. Carpe now looking for the stragglers. Jazzy is going to get sent back to spawn fairly late.
Oh, Hong Kong need to make a collect call and ask for some more time. We've only got 13 seconds left right now when Hong Kong look pretty much like they're going to have to use this Coalescence. South Korea is formidable as ever, and now they've caught out Mikau in the back. He's trying his best to survive. He's got a health pack, but he's up against both Meko and Carpe.
Oh no, what a torturous situation.
They got a tick, though.
Fate is on the high ground. They do have a tick. Coalescence coming out to heal them all up. They might just secure another one here, but no, Fate says not today and jumps down onto the point. And with Arc activating that ultimate, can sit in the skybox pretty much to actually heal the people on the ground. Jazzy takes out Jonak, who has that Transcendence also, so this could be a way in for Hong Kong. I'm Crazy and GCQQ still on the point, and they gain a second tick. Carpe's coming back with a kill off the Mango Giant. Now Mako's turning it up. Mui and Jazzy are going to go down, and that'll be Libero finding another kill. He's back in the action. Another Riptire, and Hong Kong end up falling at the first hurdle, where South Korea do end up giving up 2 ticks here.
2 ticks accrued, Jaws, and that means that they don't have to play for the draw. They can play for a win here if they can hold first point of King's Row for 4 minutes and give up less than 80.4% of the capture to South Korea. Love to see if that's going to be possible, but it's a tall order, Jaws. It is a very tall order, and we saw the Libero bringing out some great Junkrat play there. I'm sure our co-caster Jake would be incredibly proud of that. Some great Riptides. They were usually onto solo targets, like we saw in demonstrating that either he wanted to take just GZQQ out on that Ana, or he wants to take out another target. Not trying to go for greedy multi-kills, he just wants to end fights fast.
Yeah, they knew if they took out the Reinhardt and Crazy, they were able to give Carpe a lot more space there and a lot less defense for Hong Kong, meaning he doesn't have to worry about a shield because he can just kill people regardless. I mean, you can stack up behind the Brigitte. In fact, we talked about it yesterday, but really, are you going to get in single file? Carpe is still going to kill you.
Another thing about Libero when it comes to these traps is that he was always very able to predict Crazy's movement. Like, we saw him get trapped twice in one attack. As he came out of that Mega Health Pack room up the stairs on the corner, he got trapped by Libero, had to wait with his team for a little while longer while that sort of, that broke under his feet. And then when he went for a charge onto Fate, Fate didn't even have to fortify because there was a trap right in front of him. He knew that he didn't have to spend that cooldown. That meant it was available later when he dropped down onto a point to try and contest that, because South Korea are relying on Fate's movements as the Orisa moving down from that high ground onto a point to make sure they're not giving up more progress than they need to.
South Korea now on the offense. They did actually, Hong Kong did actually reveal they have a Reinhardt. Not too much of a surprise, let's be honest, but it did flame strike the top. That might impact South Korea's choice of picks. However, doesn't like Carpe's going to stick on this Sombra here. We are going to see Jonak on the main heal, of course, but this time Moira, and actually Libero is jumping straight onto that Genji. Carpe looking for maybe an early hack on the Reinhardt to delete that shield. We'll have to see what he wants to do.
There we go. Fate moving over from the Mercy onto the Reinhardt, and Mecha is going back too. It's going to be a 4-scale swap up here from South Korea, going over to the esteemed 3-3. They're not opting to go for Zenyatta here. They want to be able to brawl out on the point. They don't think that they need that additional damage because it's not going up against a hugely tanky composition. Instead, they're dealing with the double snipers.
2 ticks and a half, that's all they need to take the map. And Crazy is going to dive straight onto the point. There's going to be a mischarge here from Fate, and actually Crazy is going to take advantage of that and pin Arc to the wall. And even Mikau taking out Carpe. Okay, let's go. Libero is on the point, but Fate is extremely low. Hasn't really got the main heals to back him up. Jonak is extremely low on charge, and Mui having to deal with Meko and is still going to survive. Beautiful nade, but he is going to get healed up rather promptly. That'll be Fate falling down last as well. A nice bit of charge here for Crazy, actually. He's already up to 80% on that shatter. Problem is, Fate, he's on 92.
Hong Kong could have gone for a little bit of a longer stagger there onto Mecha. They really need to play the time here. South Korea has already used a quarter of their time from 4 minutes to 3.
They got a tick as well. They've already got a tick. Hong Kong a little bit too late to the point there. Have already given up a tick. Remember, 4 minutes was the time, man.
Mui.
Oh, that's, again, this is what you want to see, Mui. And this was the span that was happening yesterday.
Spec Mui.
Spec Mui. And this is exactly why, truly the shining star of this Hong Kong roster wants to make sure his name is known worldwide.
Well, speaking of shining stars, we'll have to see if he's going to fall down or if he's going to stay in the air. Fate is ready to bring everyone down to earth with the hammer slam. He's got it ready to go. He's beat Crazy to it, but Crazy is now equaled out in terms of that ultimate charge. So much trouble here for Mikau's going to have to lunge away.
They have Coalescence, they have Shattered, they're going for the long haul flank. Doesn't look like Crazy noticed they were there, now they know, yeah, they communicated that across. They're going to jump onto the point, he's going to run straight at Crazy. A Shatter gets blocked instantly, in fact no, he got hit one on the wall, but Fate is already going to claim the kill on Crazy. Mui takes out Carpe yet again, but they're going to cement themselves on the point with still ultimates available. Nano goes onto the Zarya for Hong Kong, and a Graviton Surge comes out as well, but beautiful Shatter is going to stop most of that damage coming through. That will be Mango Joy activating that Transcendence to keep keep them alive on the point. And Mui once again killing Carpe. 3-0 for him in this round. But Libero, Mako, Fate, they're taking over the game. And Crazy charges in, charges to his death. And South Korea finish up the following members, and they will take King's Row.
A valiant attempt from Hong Kong, with their snipers claiming kill after kill, but eventually the tank composition of South Korea just ground them down. Attrition was too much. Whoever died came back from that spawn in record time, whereas when you fell on the side of Hong Kong, you had to make that long run back. And now as we move into our half, South Korea find themselves on match point.
Match point 2-0. And hey, Hong Kong can still bring it back. They need to pick a map, it seems, that favors these sniper duels. Mui was 3-0 in that last round against Carpe.
I've got my bets on Temple of Anubis for our assault map duels, and why not? Mui is on form today, and hey, he's hanging with probably the best sniper in Overwatch League, so he's going to be a happy boy.
Yeah, it definitely will be, and I'm sure it's one of the players that he definitely looks up to in that. All these players want to be placed in Overwatch League next season around, and this is the perfect stage to do it on.
Yeah, this is where all the eyes are for Overwatch League scouts, for teams coming in for Season 2. Like, hey, look at Hong Kong, look at Mui, look at Macau, look at Mango Jai. I'm Crazy getting some nice pins as well.
Absolutely, he standing up to Fate, but the problem is right there is that he is going for these aggressive charges, and Fate is just taking advantage of that. We saw I'm Crazy win out on the charge still once. He did manage to pin arc on the Lucio, pretty hard target if you ask me, and that was where it really kind of stepped up for Hong Kong. However, they did lose a tick fairly early on, which kind of led to their demise, sorry.
Yeah, and Meko is always there to protect Fate, one of the most trusty off-tanks that we've seen in all of Overwatch.
Doesn't look like we've got an interview down on the stage, though. Malik, take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm here with Mui from Team Hong Kong. Mui, first and foremost, I'd like to know, how have you been enjoying it here in Incheon, South Korea?
所以你也是第一次来南韩吗？是不是？那如果是的话，你觉得南韩对你如何？就是你喜不喜欢这个地方？
喜欢，就是喜欢啊。
He just really enjoys South Korea. He loves it.
He's really enjoying himself. You heard it from Mui. All right, now, you guys got off to a bit of a rough start yesterday. What was some of the lessons that your team learned playing the matches against your opponents yesterday?
昨天因为都没有赢比赛嘛，然后其实有一点就是以一个比较不好的开始，可以这样讲。可是昨天也学到了很多东西，对不对？所以就是跟昨天这么多对手打，你有没有学到什么东西？然后今天会改过去的过错，然后再继续加油。真的。
就虽然我们比赛打得很差，可是我还是谢谢就是各位看比赛，看我们比赛，这样子，然后尽量我们还是会享受每一场比赛。
He's saying that although I know we're not winning, but at the same time we're really enjoying it, and thanks to all the opponents that we play with us, so it's a lot of fun, and I will enjoy the rest of the games and rest of the tournaments.
Awesome. Well, it sounds to me like you're learning gratitude, and that is very important because your gratitude determines your latitude. Well, thank you very much, Mui. Best of luck. And guys, right now it is Team South Korea up 2-0 on Team Hong Kong. Will Hong Kong find their footing, or will Team South Korea continue to roll? We'll find out right after the break.